Welcome back. Well, today's book explores two interesting questions. What does God think about us? And how do we fit into God's plan for the world? Let's read. When God Made You, written by Matthew Paul Turner, illustrations by David Catro. Matthew and his wife live in Nashville, Tennessee with their 3 elementary-aged children. In his free time, he enjoys portrait photography, woodworking, and cooking for his family and friends. David Catro is a political cartoonist and illustrator of over 70 children's books. He and his wife, Deborah, live in Springfield, Ohio, and have 2 grown children. You. When God made you, God made you all shiny and new. An incredible you, a you all your own, a you unlike anyone else ever known. An exclusive design, one God refined. You're a perfectly crafted one of a kind. 'Cause when God made you, somehow God knew that the world needed someone exactly like you. God thinks about you. God was thinking of you long before your debut, from the very beginning amid history and time. You, little one, never left God's mind. God imagined your eyes, your head's shape and size, and knew what you'd look like when you felt surprised. God pictured your nose and all 10 of your toes. The sound of your voice, God had it composed. The lines on your hands, your hair, every strand. God knew every detail like it was all planned. Out of billions of faces from cultures, all races, people God made, from all different places, God knew your name. Your picture is framed. God's family without you would not be the same. 'Cause when God made you, this much is true. The world got to meet who God already knew. You. When God sees you, God delights in what is and sees only what's true. That you, yes, you, in all of your glory, bring color and rhythm and rhyme to God's story. So be you, fully you, a show-stopping review. Live your life in full color, every tint, every hue. Discover, explore, have faith, but love more. And learn and relearn all that God made you for. Use your talents and passions, those gifts that God fashioned. Think up ideas and then put them to action. 'Cause God loves you creating, your true self displaying, when light on the inside through art is portraying. When you make believe, the stories conceived, the heroics, the magic, those tricks up your sleeve. When you dance alone, spinning like a cyclone, being whoever, whatever, in a world all your own. God smiles, and here's why. In the spark of your eye, a familiar reflection shines bright from inside. 'Cause when God made you and the world oohed and awed, in heaven they called you an image of God. You. When God dreams about you, God dreams about all that in you will be true. That you, God's you, will be hopeful and kind, a giver who lives with all heart, soul, and mind. A dreamer who dreams in big and small themes. One who keeps dreaming in journeys upstream. A mover, a shaker, a lover of nature. A builder of bridges, you, the peacemaker. A you who views others as sisters and brothers and lives by 3 words. Love one another. A confident you, strong and brave too. You, being you, is God's dream coming true. 'Cause when God made you, all of heaven was beaming. Over you, God was smiling and already dreaming. The end. Matthew in his book is trying to tell us how much God knows us and cares about us. Remember, he said, God even knows how many hairs you have on your head. Well, where did he get that idea? Well, Jesus said that. Jesus was talking to the people coming out to listen to him, and he said, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them even falls to the ground without your Father knowing about it. And even the hairs of your head are numbered, so don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows." You know, we are valuable. God treasures everything and everyone he created. Well, sparrows, which people usually don't consider to be valuable, even sparrows have tremendous value from God's perspective. As Jesus said, if even sparrows are worthy enough for God to remember them and keep watch over them, how much more are people who are made in God's image worth? Sparrows show us we're a treasured part of creation. Jesus points out that God values us so much that even the very hairs of our head are all numbered because God knows us completely. Even down to those little details like that. And with all that love, God loves us complete. See you next week.